Which one is that? Is that the green one? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Argentina will take on Spain in the World Cup final after late comeback against England. It's unfortunately not coming home for the British in the chat. Football is not coming home. 60 years of hurt has turned into 64 years of hurt at the very least. Let's take a look.
Showdown is set, and Argentina will face Spain after a stunning late comeback against England, led by Captain Lionel Messi. Argentina scored twice in just 7 minutes to pull off the win 2-1. Nicole Valdez was there for it all and joins us from Atlanta. Nicole, good morning.
Good morning. Argentina and England, one of international soccer's fiercest rivalries, closed out the semifinals with a match fueled by decades of clashes on and off the pitch. But in the end, defending champion Argentina will be moving on to the final.
From the opening whistle, the tension between Argentina and England boiled over, and for more than 100 minutes, it didn't let up. Leading by 1 and showing incredible defense late into the match, it looked like England had secured its spot in the final until...
I'll keep it at $150. There is one play from Lionel Messi that is actually kind of insane, where he just jukes out like 4 people trying to get after him until he gets fouled. And it is one of the most insane things I've ever seen in slow motion, where it just like doesn't make sense if you watch it. If you watch it in real time, you're like, how is he seeing this? Like, how does he see this lane? How does he open his own lanes? It doesn't. You need to proofread your tweets. Okay, you take a 24-hour off. Thank you for the warning, but I will not be having you being fucking annoying. Okay? Thank you for warning me, but you're getting a day off for the second part. Dumbass.
Obviously, Yamal and Messi are playing each other now in the World Cup final. Guys, this photo happened because there was a charity campaign with UNICEF. The neighborhood near Barcelona, where Barcelona plays, I'm in Barcelona in Spain. They asked all the families there, it's like, if you have a baby, you can enter into a raffle. And then if you win, you can bring your baby.
I didn't know Yubi was like that. I didn't know Yubi was into soccer like that. The clear favoritism for Argentina this whole World Cup is to stain on Messi's legacy. He put Jude Bellingham in a headlock. An Argentinian player grabbed an English player by the back of the head. And Messi was just wasting time at the end by falling onto the ball and holding onto it like it was a rugby match. And those are just some of their dirty plays.
Maybe, and there'll be a photo with a Barcelona player. The Barcelona player in 2007 ended up to be Messi in the photo. And who won the raffle? Yamal. This wasn't like, oh, Yamal's the son of this other soccer. No, this was random. Random. And in 2007, Messi was pretty good, but he was not like, oh my God, the GOAT. This is, I don't care how many times you see it, how many times it gets brought up. This should be talked about for the rest of humanity. Rest of you. I can't believe it's real. It is the fakest real photo of all time. I could talk about this. The chances, some mathematician has to run the chances on this. Some mathematician. It has to be close to like -0.
It is one of the most insane random strokes of luck. Said it's some Harry Potter shit where only Yamal can take down Messi. I mean, let's be real. If it actually does end up happening, you know, Keir Starmer hits back at Argentina after the players held the Falklands or Argentine banner. The World Cup might have not been ours, but the Falkland Islands are? No. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, I'm telling you, this is why I told you the British they're not doing all right. I feel kind of, I can't believe I'm saying this. I feel kind of bad for the British. This goes against FIFA rules, by the way. Yeah, of course. This is a real burger place in Argentina. Yes, I know exactly what this is. Yeah. The plot twist. Okay, you want to know the plot twist? I think the plot twist is it's owned by a black Argentinian dude. But I don't know if that's the case or not. But it is still the most insane thing I've ever seen. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, also AI art, classic. Anyway. Every country has that? Yeah, it's insane in every country, man. You mean one of the 0.5%? Yes, I think so. Literally. All right. Look. This is not, I'm not in the business of defending Argentina. Okay. You will never catch me doing such a thing. Let's finish this and move on.
It slips out your hands like that. Yeah, obviously the lads are devastated.
The winning goal in stoppage time set up with an assist by superstar Lionel Messi.
As always with the most dangerous players in the world, when they have the ball in the final third, they can create something, and he done that again today.
Argentina is now one win away from becoming the first men's team in more than 6 decades to win consecutive World Cups.
By the way, you can't say it's the Trump curse because, like, sure, Trump golfed with him, but Trump also literally hosted Lionel Messi in the White House. So it's one of those situations where both teams, both players, both like top players of both teams have been around Donald Trump. I guess it doesn't hurt with Argentina. Argentina already has like bad vibes, so it didn't actually, the Trump curse didn't even impact them that much.
Fans inside and outside Atlanta Stadium exploded in celebration.
What did it feel like to be inside and watch Argentina win this match?
This is an incredible match and very emotional.
Sunday will mark the first ever World Cup final between Argentina and Spain, and it's a battle of the generations, with 39-year-old Lionel Messi going head-to-head with Spain.
Hassan, do you actually think FIFA is aiding Argentina? Did you watch the matches? I just like to slander. I just like to make jokes. Yeah, I saw this. Is so funny. We'll cover this in a second. The comparison: top performing player in each stat for every World Semi-Cup finalist. That's insane. That's insane. But it also kind of makes sense. I mean, objectively, like I guess these are more stacked, right? LeBron in 2018. Okay. All right, let's move on.
Spain's 19-year-old star, Lamine Yamal.
Oh, the restaurant owners are not black? So I got fake news. This is the owner. He's not black, and it says it bothers him that they prohibit him from using. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Well, that makes a lot more sense. I thought it was one of like the 8 black people. Someone duped me. I mean, it'd still be fucking insane regardless, but 2017 iDubbbz ass opinions. I mean, it's, dude, Argentina moment. Argentina moment. Argentina moment. I'm not, look, let's just move on from the story, please.
Could be Messi's final World Cup match, giving the player many consider the greatest of all time one more chance to add another World Cup trophy to his legendary career.
And in a summer of dramatic finishes, historic moments, and record-breaking, Sunday's showdown is expected to be no exception, with a crowd anticipated of more than 80,000 people in New Jersey to watch Argentina take on Spain.
Wow. Wow.
It is going down. Oh, thank you.
Defending champion Argentina defeated England 2-1 at the World Cup semi-final on Wednesday. It was the latest chapter in a long-running feud.
Whole country watching the game because none of them have jobs. Okay, that's ruthless. Okay, now we're just being mean to every Argentinian person for things that are completely outside of their power. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's not their fault. You know what I mean?
Feud that has transcended the pitch to encompass British control over the disputed Falkland Islands, which Argentina calls the Malvinas, claiming them as its sovereign territory. That feud spilled onto the pitch on Wednesday, when during celebrations fans held a banner with the words "Las Malvinas son Argentinas," or "The Falkland Islands are Argentine." The same banner was held by Argentina's Giovanni Lo Celso during celebrations. The British government has urged governing body FIFA to investigate Argentina's soccer team over the banner. The team could face disciplinary action from FIFA for violating rules banning political messaging on the field. The feud between Argentina and England goes back to 1982, when Argentina invaded the Falkland Islands, triggering a 2-month war. The conflict, which was won by Britain, saw the death of 255 British servicemen, 3 islanders, and 649 Argentines, many of them young conscripts under-resourced and outgunned by the British Army. It has also loomed large in Argentine soccer since one of history's greatest players, Diego Maradona, led Argentina to victory over England in an epic 1986 World Cup quarter-final, with his notorious Hand of God goal. the memory of which still leaves many British fans wincing.
Oh, this is pretty crazy. Mamdani watched the World Cup semifinals with Rikers Island prisoners, and people got really mad about it because they're just fucking awful human beings in general. This is a very cool thing that Mamdani's doing, you know, humanizing people that are oftentimes the most overlooked individuals in society.
66, you have 1 star only. You can shoot it there.
It's a phenomenal thing to do. This is one of his. Oh man, this is unironically one of his best qualities. Straight up. Please come to Florida for Oliver Larkin rally. Thanks. Okay, guys, I don't know when that's happening, but that's, you know.
I hope that this shares with people who are incarcerated here on Rikers that they too are a part of New York City. The World Cup has been a magical moment for the entire city. These are New Yorkers, and they will be New Yorkers when they get out of Rikers. They're New Yorkers today, and I wanted to make sure that we can celebrate this moment together.
Messi, World Cup, I guarantee you. You know it's not a sports bar.
Of course, criminals would be in favor of that other criminal, Lionel Messi. Wow, that took me 35 seconds to drop all of my morals and principles.
Get our drinks on and stuff like that. That's okay though. We got to eat on, so that was good though. You know what I'm saying? So we got the privilege of drinking stuff, eating food that we don't really get and you know what I'm saying? Like with me, I've been locked up 21 months, so it's been a long time since I had real food like that.
That's so sad.
These two teams are rivals for decades, and can we get any better than this?
Give him life. Okay, chill.
President Trump is set to give a prime.
Yeah, we'll get to President Trump's primetime speech in a second, but where do I go from here? We got a lot. We got a lot to cover, man. We got a lot going on in the world. I guess we'll, you know what? Fuck it. We'll start there. By the way, breaking due to the Canadian wildfire smoke. I've seen some videos. My heart's with Canada. I hope you guys are doing all right. I know you're not really doing all right, but California lawmakers are begging Quebec's premier to put U.S. booze back on the shelves. She won't budge. Okay, that's not the Canadian news that I thought we were going to be covering. Yeah, shit's pretty twisted in Canada. I've seen it. It's impacting the air quality in in obviously the state of Canada, but also in numerous American states as well. Skies blue west of Ontario. Hell yeah. Yeah, air quality index is dog water from what I understand from New York to Chicago. State of Canada. Yes, I mean it's technically a state. A nation state is a state. Can we chill on that? Okay, you can say that. Yes, the nation of Canada. State doesn't just mean like a part of the United States. Can I not? Is that not appropriate? Can I not say, okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. Saying the state of Canada is triggering for us, man. Okay, fair. Facts. True. I do understand that, especially considering that the situation is not great. You got Donald Trump trying to make America permanently militarily annex the beautiful nation state of Canada. Okay? My heart and my thoughts are with the beautiful nation state of Canada, but my soul is always with the beautiful nation state, city-state of Singapore. CENTCOM has announced a new round of attacks against Iran's military capabilities. We're going to be covering that in a little bit. But before we get to that, before we get to situation monitoring, as always, obviously we got to talk about Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump